because people love Earl. I told Dad before you got here.
off and get his own dang podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna stop being on camera. He gonna sit over here. We're gonna be back there feeding him shit to talk about.
Well, we've ascertained already he's the smartest one in here,
Yeah.
and everybody loves him.
Yeah.
So we told him, said, "Well, enjoy your podcast, Earl."
Yeah, I was gonna say he got the popular vote and the the smart vote.
It only makes sense. But we do. We got a. I talked to the best customer service rep I've ever talked to this week when I purchased these new skips.
Those are slick.
So shout out to Jamie. Not going to mention where she's from, what store, because they don't sponsor us. But she does a great job. So I wanted to ask you guys about cows.
Cows.
Yeah, y'all
That's
seem
my
like
favorite food group.
I've got a cat named It.
Yeah, not that one. No, we ain't talking about that one. I mean, we
talking about
could
the actual
later,
animal.
but yeah. Cows, because y'all seem like you probably know some about them or have like thoughts about them.
Both
Well,
of them.
I've seen cows.
I've met a couple.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I don't like cows.
So do you
I mean, I
think-
like them, but
Do you think cows have like hopes and dreams?
Oh,
Like,
sure.
thoughts like
oh,
that?
yeah.
Well, I don't know. You see, I've often thought about this theory of evolution. You know how we as humans have supposedly gotten so much smarter each generation or each 100
Yeah.
years, however they measure.
I think they're
it,
starting to
you know.
flatten
We
the
just
curve
keep-
on that one.
yeah, I think we're
But
flattening that
none
curve.
of the other animals seem to be getting a whole lot smarter.
Yeah.
Cows have been doing the same shit for eons.
But now
Yeah.
listen, think about that. Is that all bad? 'Cause
I know.
cow,
I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying
cow,
that
all he does, down out in the field, got plenty to eat, plenty to drink, takes a dump wherever he wants to, takes a nap whenever he wants to,
Yeah.
does whatever he wants to all day long, every day.
Well,
Don't
that-
sound that bad.
that's part of where my thought process goes to is you would think animals, like a cow, let's say, or even a horse, that they go into the bathroom part's what's got me thinking about it. You would think that after a while they'd say, hey, I only got this certain amount of area here, I'm fenced in, and I'm shitting everywhere. You'd think they would pick them a corner and go shit in the corner, and the rest of it will be all good grazing land. You wouldn't have to eat around your own cow turd or your buddy's turd, you know.
Yeah.
That would
But-
be smart.
But
They're
see,
not
you would
doing
think
that.
evolution would teach them, hey, go pee and poop over here out of the way.
Yeah,
in a
not in your
corner,
plate.
Yeah.
And not in your plate.
Yeah. Don't shit in your dining room.
Yeah, don't shit in your dining room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what's got me confused about this theory of evolution. I ain't so sure it applies evenly
Right.
to all species.
I'm with you on that one. I was thinking, I passed a bunch of cows the other day and I was looking at them. I pulled over to look at them.
Observing.
Did you wave?
Yeah.
Well,
Nah,
at that point, it's observing.
Yeah.
You know, you
First,
just
I was looking at them.
You can call it
you looked
stalking.
at 'em.
No. I wasn't planning. I wasn't scheming on them. I was just, what do you call it?
Yeah, observing.
Yeah. And I thought, I wonder if they have, not that I care, but it just crossed my mind. I wonder if they have like hopes and dreams.
Well,
like
you
we
can care,
have.
man. It's cool to care.
Eh,
You know about animals,
no.
other than horses.
well, what would they hope and dream for?
Well, my thing, that's what I thought. And when I stopped for about 35 minutes and just looked at them. And when I was looking at them,
They
I
were
thought,
probably wondering the same thing about you.
yeah.
Hey, what you doing?
I wonder if he has hopes and dreams.
It must not be much because he stopped looking at us.
Look at us.
I thought, and I saw this one, and he was pretty cool, he or she or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how you
And,
identify a cow.
Well, you could tell. Eventually, you could tell.
Well, if you get close enough.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that close.
No.
though.
I wasn't there long enough to tell. You know, but-
35 minutes and you wasn't
yeah, I mean, not a lot of actions happening. You know, they're
Oh, okay.
they're kind
horns.
of
Nobody was up on top of another
No.
one or nothing like that.
no, and
all
I,
right,
you know,
actually, I
if they
understand.
started doing that, I'd have gave them their privacy and drove off. But so I was
As a
looking
good
at them, and I
Samaritan
was
would.
right. I was thinking, yeah, I'm not a pervert.
Yeah.
I was
Let 'em.
thinking, you know, this one, and I don't know what his name was, number 17. I know that much. You know,
Is that what his little ear tag
Yeah.
You got a
is?
sick earring.
and I thought, I wonder if he has, you know, like in their brain, if they have hopes and dreams. In his mind, he's a little, you know, small. What are they?
Calf.
Calf. And when he's growing up, he's like, man, you know what? One day I'm gonna have me a family. And we're gonna move down to that corner down there of the pasture, and we're gonna live down there, and it's gonna be nice.
We're going to raise them right. We're going to
Yeah.
raise our calves right.
And then I thought, that's not really in the cards for you, 17.
No, I'm thinking ribeyes. And,
I start saying,
Yeah.
17, you're going to be somebody, a good ribeye.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to go down there and raise a family. I was like, nah, you're going to feed a couple families, but you ain't going to raise one. Not for long anyway.
Yeah, nah. You give him a couple meals.
Yeah.
But he didn't know that, so he could have had the hopes and dreams that you're referring to. So,
And then I got a little sad, honestly, because I thought, well, somebody's got to crush his dreams, and eventually he's going to realize, shit, I'm food. I'm not a show cow. I'm not going to have a TV show. No one's going to come take pictures of me because I'm real big or I'm real quick, or whatever they do with cows.
He's got no outlying qualities.
Yeah, he's just a
he's
basic
normal
run-of-the-mill cow, and run-to-the-mill cow.
No, and he'd be.
Yeah.
I just wonder if they've been misled.
Maybe.
Like when they back up the truck, take them to the slaughterhouse. When they back up the truck, off, tell the cows, "Hey, you going to a better home."
Yeah.
Which, if
Heaven.
they could, but
heaven.
and load up, and they run and get in that truck.
Or maybe they paint it like the slaughter. The slaughter truck comes and he just has like dairy farm on the side of it.
Yeah.
In case they can read.
I'm thinking they're telling them that they're going to take them to a new field where all the cows go poop in a
one
corner.
Yeah.
Not out there in the dinner plate.
Yeah.
That's why they kind of run and jump in and say, hey, that sounds like a better idea. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like.
And maybe that's why evolution hadn't taken hold, is they never get there.
They
don't
never have a
take them
long
to that place
lifespan
and let them learn.
you know.
Hey, if you all just go poop in this one corner, everything's better.
Yeah. Well, now that gave me a good idea when you started talking about the what do you call it, the truck?
Yeah, the slaughter truck.
What if we did a mobile slaughter truck?
I mean, you could do that.
Well, I thought that's
Are
what
you
a
talking-
truck was mobile.
But I'm saying, like, instead of loading them up,
Like a
taking them
mobile
to the-
slaughterhouse.
Yeah, taking them to the gristle mill or whatever. You come to them and say, hey, what you got this week? And
Hey,
he's
how
like,
many
well,
heads you got?
yeah, 17's not doing great, so we need to get him done quick. Walk him into it'd be like a NASCAR hauler.
Yeah, they have those.
Well, shit.
Do they?
Never mind.
I've seen.
Wow.
I have actually seen a documentary where this company goes around, and that's exactly what they've got a mobile meat market in their trailer, and they pull up, and you say, "Get old number 17 there," and they'll bring him in,
Do the
off
work?
him off, slice him up,
Yep.
lay him out, and you put it in the freezer. You pay them, and they drive off.
Well, I thought that was a good idea.
Well, if it's a good
I was
idea,
gonna
say, it's a good
you wasn't
idea.
first.
Yeah.
So good of an idea, somebody else did it first.
Yeah.
Someone else
That's
beat
the
me.
problem
idea.
with good ideas these days. Is
Yeah.
usually somebody else has been there. Done
Well, I
it.
bet you up in Idaho, that little part that goes up there
Yep.
we're going to move to, I bet you don't have one up there.
Right.
No.
Yeah, they may not have one up there. They got lots of goats and
Or
We could
drive
off
a,
goats too.
Oh, yeah, we'll kill whatever we have to. You could drive an 18-wheeler.
certainly.
Figured you could. You could fly a plane.
Drive a
jet ski.
submarine.
Yeah, whatever else.
Lawnmower.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it's similar
If it's
to
got
driving a
wheels and
lawnmower.
a steering wheel, I'm in.
Do you think a jet ski's your best
You drive a jet ski better than anything else?
best
Probably
form?
not,
No.
no.
I like a car.
See, I feel like you can. I feel like you could whip a jet ski.
Oh yeah, I mean I can and I have, but it's not something I do on a regular basis that I would be,
Not enough practice.
Practiced up on.
Right,
You
yeah.
seem like the kind of guy who likes to stand up jet ski so you can get, shoot it in the air, dip in the water, and then come out like a dolphin.
No, if you've ever lived by somebody that's got a couple of those, it starts to wear on you pretty quick, and you're thinking, I'd like to put some sugar in that gas tank.
There you go. There you
It's
go.
kind of like getting behind somebody in the left lane in a Toyota Prius.
Yeah.
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 That just,
Ugh.
that just pisses you
mad.
off
It
to
just
start
makes you
with.
mad.
Yeah.
First of all, because somebody bought a Prius. And second of all, they're in the left lane. And third, she's 63 years old
And won't go on.
and won't get the hell out of the left lane to save her life.
I had a lady do that to me one time. She was actually in a Prius. It was in front of one of the technical schools near us here. And I was going past her in the right lane. And she was mad because I was following her, really close in the left lane before I passed her
Right.
in the right lane. So,
And she was mad at you.
yeah, she was mad at me, and she pointed at the speed limit sign. And I pointed,
At her.
Which finger
her.
did you use to point at her?
yeah.
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 I did a thumbs down so I wouldn't hurt her feelings too much, but just let her know she's a bad driver. I was like, bad driver.
We were talking about pants when we got in here, or shorts. because we all love shorts, evidently.
Especially in summertime.
Mainly, yeah.
I was buying some new pants the other day, and I went to Old Navy. Or I didn't go there, but I went online to Old Navy. And there is first of all, it's very difficult to buy pants online if you have a special size. And not special not special like, underdeveloped, but like I need bigger pants than you guys need. And
What?
and slightly longer.
I would have never thunk it.
So I'm trying to, filter to buy my pants or whatever, and so first you have to select. Well, do you need men's or women's? And I said, well, men's, obviously. But now there is a third option. There's men's, there's women's, and then there's gender neutral.
Oh, God.
I'd have got off that website right then.
That was my thinking. But I'm already there, and I need pants, so let's
Check out
explore
what the gender
this.
neutral
You went with gender neutral.
No, I went with men's.
You still selected men's.
But
Did you look at the gender
yes,
neutral ones?
I did.
Okay.
And
the
so
real
I'm
one.
looking
Snuck
at
a peek, didn't
You
you?
couldn't help
Just
himself.
had to look.
I was curious. I would be curious too. I'm like, oh, what does this mean?
Well,
Is
so
this a kilt?
I picked that, and it's all jogging pants. And there's, color patterns and shades, and I'm like, well, what are they? Like, all jogging pants are gender neutral anyway.
Yeah.
They're cotton or fleece.
Like, I don't
or
thi-
whatever.
So
I don't
what
know
color did you
who's-
get?
I don't know who's went into the Nike store
Yeah.
and saw like the men's section of sweatpants,
Mhm.
and they're female, and they're like, oh, dang, I wish.
I can't get
Yeah,
them.
I just can't buy them. Yeah, I don't know.
So now there's going to be another section of the stores, men's, women's, and gender neutral. And it's all going to be fluid, right?
It's just gonna be sweat clothes.
Yeah, so I'm
fleece.
looking at them, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, some of these look like men's, Now, of course, gender neutral, they don't have my size.
No, it's like a small only.
Because they had a nice...
So wait a minute. There's not any gender neutral people your size, you think?
Evidently not,
Well,
according to
apparently
Old
not.
Navy.
Yeah.
So, but I'm looking at them, and I'm like, well, these look similar to the pants that I'm about to buy in the men's section.
What's the difference?
And so I start comparing them, and I'm looking. Well, they have the same damn SKU number. And I'm like, well, shit, I don't want gender neutral pants. I want men's pants. I'm a man. You know?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang it.
And so,
Say it to yourself.
yeah. So then I get to looking more, and I'm looking, and they start having weird like colors and patterns. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gender neutral. And then I realized I was in the damn toddler pants section. And I'm like,
They ain't got your size.
yes.
This
Essentially,
isn't- this-
their menu is so shitty that now when it's like going into a store, in the store they have men's wrote up here, or women's, or in betweeners, and kids. Not online. I'm scrolling through there. I'm like, those are nice. Those are okay. I could probably make those work. Man, these have like lightning bolts on them.
That's a cool design.
Like,
And elastic.
I'm looking for men's work pants. And then I see the one with the lightning bolt, and I'm like, why are these in the men's? And then I realize, then it says toddler. I'm like, well, what are you doing in the men's section?
Toddler.
No filter. No.
So, needless to say, I didn't buy any pants. And
I would have skipped over that too.
I'm still looking. I'm still in the market.
Still in the market for some pants.
Anybody out there has a hookup on pants?
Let us know.
Might want to call that girl got your kicks
Yeah.
there and ask her for a referral or something.
I thought about that, but then I thought, I don't want to overwhelm her.
Yeah. Nah, they don't have a lot of pants.
Give me
there.
her number. I'll underwhelm her. I mean, not overwhelm her.
I don't know. It doesn't. You seem to do no wrong. You can't do wrong.
Mm-mm.
Like outside of saying some particular, no words, you basically, you could basically, you got what is it when you have free reign?
Yeah, you got the green light.
Carte blanche.
Yeah.
They call it that.
Yep.
Cart.
That sounds like a perfume.
Carter Blanche.
Or what is it?
Yeah.
Cologne.
Yeah.
It
Colon.
could be. It could be.
What is it?
I think they call it like
Carte Blanche.
Carte blanche. It's some French or damn.
No, it's like
Chinese
diplomatic
or something.
immunity in French.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you just do whatever you want. The laws don't apply. The rules
It's all
don't apply.
good.
You're good. Just go.
Huh.
Be
That's
careful.
Learn something new every day, huh? I learned something new today.
Well, Earl's got cart farm.
Carte
or whatever
blanche.
he said. Yeah.
Carte blanche.
Yeah.
I got
Car parts. He's got
car parts. So you got car parts.
I got them too.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't buy no pants. I did buy some shoes, and
Well, your shoes just look, they look good.
Thanks.
They do the fresh.
Thanks. Shout out to Jamie for hooking me up with these.
Are those tennis shoes? Like actual tennis shoes?
Yeah. I could get on the court right now and beat your ass.
Dude, I bet you. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm just saying, they look good.
And then you'd play him in tennis.
Yeah. I could, man. I used to be able to play tennis at a very, very mediocre level. And I still feel bad about hitting that Chinese kid in the chest with the... Someone told me because I wasn't real great at the rules portion of tennis, but they said mid-match I was doing where you have a teammate, doubles, yeah. And I was shitting the bed pretty bad. I wasn't doing great. I wasn't helping the team.
Well, and tennis is supposed to be an individual sport, I think.
Yeah,
for you,
right. And my teammate was a small little guy. He was about half your size. And he came up to me about mid-match, and he said, hey, or mid-game or set or whatever.
Set, maybe?
Yeah. He said, hey, you suck. And I was like, I'll beat your ass. For one.
Yeah, number one.
He's like, but if you hit them with the ball, we get a point. I was like, oh, shit, it's target practice now.
Mm. It's on now.
I hit a little Chinese boy in the chest with the ball and knocked the wind out of him. Yeah. Yeah. And then after the match, I was like, hey, sorry. I had to do it.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
He was not happy. He's probably ready to just leave.
Yeah.
He
was ready to get out of there.
I got to go home and ice my chest.
After
that. Yeah. He stopped the whole. He didn't ever play again.
No, it's not for me.
You were talking about earlier cows having hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
And my thoughts, weren't that deep. They were more of, can ants smell?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. They got to.
That's how they find their stuff.
Yeah, how to find the food, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought the other day. I had some ants in my car, and I was like, why are you guys in here? Like,
they probably coming to lick up all that coffee you spill in there.
Yeah, and that's what I realized. I was like,
it's not they like coffee so much. It's sugar in it. They like that.
Yeah, I've got cans of energy drinks, coffee spilled. I mean, I had a lot of sugar in on my floor mats.
See, it doesn't take but a drop or two for that to be a feast for a bunch of ants.
See, that's what I was thinking. But then I thought also, I was like, I wonder if they can taste sugar. And if they can, are they like children afterwards?
Yeah.
Like they run faster. Like they're just, my God, they're just out of control.
Well, you don't normally see ants just moseying
along, looking around.
They get on with it pretty good,
But are they faster? Like, can they be faster than that?
That's
what's the lifespan on an ant that's not, going to get stepped on?
Yeah, like a normal fire ant, like a small one.
Does anybody know?
I don't.
How do you tag them?
I'm sure there have been studies that say the lifespan of an ant is, 16
studies that we paid for,
or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you tag them? Like, do you put them in you probably put them in a research facility or something?
Yeah, you put them in one of those things like you flip over the sand things, except instead of water, you put ants in there.
Okay.
I think.
And then you just count them?
Yeah, you count them.
Yeah.
And then you count the days.
Yeah.
Or maybe weeks.
I wonder if you could... What did they say? If all the ants wanted to, they could take over the world?
Yeah, there's something like that. Like if all the ants got together and they tried to attack humans, they could kill us in 6 weeks.
No, that was spiders. Earl said spiders.
Yeah, I heard something a few weeks ago that said if spiders were to decide to start eating only humans, that there's enough spiders in the world they could eat us all in less than a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But
I remember that.
I wonder if they're more...
about ants,
yeah.
too.
I wonder
also, would ants eat us?
No, I think they would probably just bite you a lot.
And then try to probably kill you.
I think I'm like you. I think ants start biting on us, and then they smell sugar. They just take off,
Well, all you got to do is toss out like a candy bar.
Yeah.
If a dog's chasing you, toss out a piece of meat, like in the cartoons. You just toss out a Jolly Rancher, and they're like, oh, that's enough for 6 weeks.
That's better than, Fat Caleb.
This tastes better.
Yeah.
This is sweeter.
I wonder how long it would take for all the... No, what is it? It's not they would take over the world. It's if all the ants moved... If there were no ants...
Anywhere but one place.
Yeah. The Earth would fall out of orbit.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, the weight would be off. Like, say, just take a country for example. Like, let's do America.
Yeah.
If you could just get all the ants in the world,
Yeah.
put them in America,
Yeah.
that would definitely mess up the
What would
poles, right?
Yeah. What would happen?
We'd probably be about 2 feet deep in ants.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Couldn't walk
manage
nowhere
that.
good.
Yeah, we could probably. Yeah, we could. We could form a relationship with them.
If you moved all the humans in the world to one continent, what would happen?
It'd be crowded as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of ugliness going on.
It'd be like New York City, basically, just in
Yeah,
one country.
yeah.
One big New York City.
Yeah, one big
or
New York City.
Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to either one of those places. And
Nope.
also, I don't want to be around a lot of people. So I don't want anybody getting any ideas.
Yeah, get out of cities.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not doing that. We're not. Regardless of how bad this pandemic gets, which I think it's on the backside now. I think it's everybody's
Downhill.
Yeah, everybody's kind of tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's time to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the news can only bitch about it for so much. They can only say, "Oh, 17." When it gets down to under 100 people a day is passing away, move on. Tell me the story of somebody found Elizabeth Smart again.
Yes.
Don't. Maybe that's what we should do. Our second podcast that we're going to do, maybe it should be positive news.
That would be something that might
It'd be
hit.
hard to dig up an hour's worth of positive news. every
Yeah.
week.
We only need 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
you
probably
might
all we
10
get.
minutes for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Jeff, that was holding the sign out by, Ingles got a job.
Yeah.
That's positive news.
Yeah.
Like, we could probably find stuff,
He's
it
a drug dealer now, so I don't know if it's real positive news.
well, yeah, I mean, it's not it's not
Steady
it's not like a
income for him.
government job, Like,
He threw that sign
he
away.
found a way
anyway.
to make money.
Yeah.
Good for Jeff.
Yeah, but I'm tired of seeing. Someone said that Facebook and maybe just Facebook, I don't know. They show you negative news to affect your mood because they want you to be.
Sad.
Contradictory.
Yeah, they don't want. They're trying to get all the ants together. Is what they're doing. I think. So, quit messing with ants, Zuckerberg.
Yeah, stop it, Zuckerberg.
Don't do that.
No, I could see that.
Yeah.
Facebook is like a mood ring,
Yeah.
I think. And for a lot of people, it's just very, very black all the time. Just anger.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I quit even looking at Facebook because I don't care what you have for breakfast.
No.
I don't want to see no picture of what you have for breakfast.
Right.
No.
Or your dumbass kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jeez.
I mean,
yeah.
for God's sakes, take the time you made that post about your child
Yeah.
and actually go love them. Actually
Yeah.
spend some time with them doing something
Quit.
not on your phone.
Yeah.
I'm not a parent. I'm
No.
just saying.
I don't want to see your kids. I'm not a pervert. But if someone is out there and they don't want to be anymore, you can go to yourboyspodcast.com, click on merch, and get you a pervert's going to pervert shirt. On the back it says "Don't let them."
Because that's the only way we're going to stop them.
You got to stop them. We got.
Or you can get a Gopher Jumpers trampoline park.
Yep.
Josh got on today.
Go for
Bounce so high you can
Jasper's
see
Meat
heaven.
Market.
Little Jasper's Meat Market,
Yep. All of these are on your boys,
or you get you an original. Your boys.
the OG.
They're all on there.
The merchandise is available.
Yes.
There's a thing going on now called ghost kitchens. Familiar with that?
Is it like an
No.
Airbnb for kitchens? Like you don't rent out the whole house. You rent their kitchen for like an hour and a half.
No,
Good idea, though.
not a bad idea.
Good
honestly,
idea. Don't take it.
yeah, I don't know who's going to do that, but it's not a terrible idea. Ghost kitchens are basically when, the way I understand it, is say Chili's, for example. Or no, Applebee's is a good one. Applebee's is a restaurant that you can go to. But if you go online and you look for chicken wings near me, which I've done, there's a restaurant.
Yesterday.
What?
Yeah, there's
This morning.
there's a restaurant. Yeah, it's 4:30 this morning. Right? I was a little hungry. There is a. It comes up and it's like, I don't remember the name, so I'm gonna get it wrong. But it's like Wing Cafe or Wing
Street.
Worldwide Wings or something like that.
Yeah.
And I thought, I've never heard of that. What it is It's just a online presence where you can go and you can order chicken wings. And then when you go to, purchase them, and it says, all right, go to Applebee's to get them. So it's basically another restaurant working out of the kitchen of Applebee's.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Now, I have heard of that. I never really followed it because I didn't care, but yeah.
But I just imagine, because I almost did this a couple weeks ago. We were getting some chicken wings for something.
But that's still Applebee's, right?
Exactly.
I feel like it's still Applebee's wings.
Yeah.
So
basically the whole premise is you can't go into Applebee's and order these items. You order them online, you can go pick them up from Applebee's. So I found this place when I was looking for food for a gathering we were doing or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, we'll try these. And so the further I got along in the process of ordering all these unique flavors and, whatever, it got to the point where it said, all right, pay for it and then go pick it up. And it said, pick it up at Chili's. And I was like, well, I don't eat chicken wings at Chili's because they suck. And then I realized what it was. It was just a front for Chili's to sell more chicken wings.
Yeah. And that's what it is. It's like a middleman, but the middleman's actually the
main man.
End man.
Yeah, it's like a ghost man.
Yeah, it's like, point A, B, and C where B's actually just C still.
I don't do signs. I don't know what you're saying. But
basically, it's a lie. It's a fraud. It's a fraud is what it is.
It's a scheme.
So I got to the end, and it said, pick it up at Chili's. And I was like, one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to get to Chili's, and I'm going to realize it's just Chili's. Like, they're just giving me Chili's wings with a cute receipt. Or there's just going to be some guy in a truck at Chili's.
Mm-hmm. Hand them out the window to you.
Yeah, he's going to be like, hey, I got your wings. I'm like, who are you? He's like, I'm Dave.
I'm Dave. I cooked him wings.
Yeah, well, I ordered these from Worldwide Chicken Wings.
That's me.
Yeah,
that's me.
That's me.
I got a fryer in the bed of the truck. If you want some more, in 20 minutes, I'll whip them up.
I got 8 air fryers back here. So
yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know about this, Dave. Can I get extra ranch?
Yeah, extra ranch.
That was my next question. He's like, sure. Busts out of Hidden Valley, just squirts it in a cup.
Dump it out of a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah. Don't have the little cups, has like little Ziploc bags. Like, here you go. Like,
there you go. Zips it up for you, just ranch all over the top. Like, there you go.
Like, damn it, Dave. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, that's a ghost kitchen for a reason. Like, if you have to go, like, I feel like it's either for a startup or for somebody who didn't make it with a real restaurant.
Yeah. And it
either
could be,
way,
just like you said, it could be a good idea.
Yeah.
If it's done correctly.
Exactly. With all, with most good things.
Yeah. All these don't seem like they're done correctly. If I got to go to Chili's or Applebee's to get it, not going to do it.
Nah, you got to pick a different restaurant.
Yeah. A fancy.
I wanted y'all to know that me and Earl celebrated a milestone. Well, we didn't celebrate, really. We mourned a milestone in our lives this past August the 28th, I think it was.
Oh, I was going to say the 21st.
End of August. We, back when Minner was real young, we lost a friend of ours, on that date, and we kind of remembered every year, I think he was 7. I think we were 8 and he was 7 back then.
Did they ever find him?
Yeah, it's, when we were little, we lived near a river, Choggy River, and and we could ride our bikes to Choggy and go swimming, and
play in the river.
Back then you didn't.
per se.
Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody did. You rode your bikes to the river, and we had a couple of friends of ours. One on Ray, and Ray was he was the kind of friend you want, and but he was kind of like Mel Tillis, he stuttered, and. People make fun of him, and we'd take up for him, because he was a friend of ours. But Ray, like I say, he was just like Mel Tillis. If he could get the rhythm going, he could tell you what he was, saying and everything. But and then we had another friend, Dooda. We called him Dooda. And all of us, we'd ride our bikes to go down to the river swimming, and one August 28th. I think it was, 1969, was the year. 68 or 69. But we all was going swimming, like we always did, and
Typical Saturday afternoon.
yeah, well, yeah, and I mean, we always did it, we went to the same place and always had a good time. But
See the damn bike trails.
yeah,
Going down
I
through there and
mean,
then cutting them through the
swimming
woods.
hole.
had a swing and the whole works, a vine to swing on, a swimming hole. But anyway, we this particular day we went swimming and we still don't know what happened. Me and Earl talked about it many times. We don't know what happened, but somehow Dooda got on the swing and swung out there, and apparently, he hit his head on a rock when he dove in or something.
Ugh. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I mean, and
It
of
was
course
awful.
we swimming around, and I mean, where's Dooda?
Where's Dooda?
Where's Dooda? Where's Dooda? And we can't find him. So I mean, we know it's bad. We just don't know how bad yet. And finally, Doodah comes up out of the water. I mean, his body does. He don't. And of course, we drag him over there, and we kids. I mean, we don't know what to do.
Yeah, y'all
we,
know how to
we-
do CPR.
Yeah.
There wasn't
nah,
no such
that wasn't-
thing as CPR back then. We,
No, we
It
didn't know
was
nothing
kinda
about that stuff.
Call the the cops.
You
But
had to ride your bike
screaming.
home. to
Yeah.
call the cops.
yeah. The
but
cell phones either.
But me and Earl trying to drag him up, and we holler over at Ray, go get his mama, go tell his mama. And so Ray runs and gets on his bicycle, and there he goes, and me and Earl's trying to get his body up, and and
get him out of the water.
yeah, and so apparently Ray gets to Doodah's mom and daddy's house and knocks on the door, and Ray says, Doodah's mama comes to the door, and Ray says, but drowned in the river, and Doodah's mama said, Ray, take it easy, take it easy, tell me what's wrong. Just get a little rhythm going. I can't, but and Doodah, he didn't, man. She says, Ray, calm down, just take it easy. Tell me what's wrong. And Ray says, guess who drowned in the river today? Ever August
Like
28th.
that.
We mourn this day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he got his
We
rhythm.
lost
Well,
Doodah.
I was gonna say he got the rhythm.
Yeah.
If you get the rhythm, you can spit it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
what
we
way-
get a little down on August 28th every year.
Well, that's all right.
So-
That's was good. But did he survive?
No.
No.
Oh, he's dead.
No. That's the reason we mourn.
Well, I thought that was gonna be the end game.
Now Ray did.
Yeah, Ray Ray's
well, no,
fine.
Ray
He
Ray's
still
fine.
can't
Okay,
talk
so
with a flip,
well,
but
that's-
you know,
He can sing pretty good.
he
But he
can
can't
sing
talk.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's sad. I mean, drowning in the river. And what a way to tell someone.
Yeah.
Just sing it to them.
Yeah. Or to have to haul ass on your bike to their mom's
And
house.
out of breath,
Yeah,
trying to tell
out of
his
breath,
mama.
number one.
Because
Because it's
Number
uphill
two.
coming back from the river.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a hill you got to pedal up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that responsibility would have been far greater than I think getting them out of the river, because I couldn't have done. I would have got tired, had to walk up the hill. It would have been a
Well,
whole big thing.
in hindsight, and we discuss this every year, it would have been much better for one of us
yeah, to
to
actually
have
get,
gone.
Right,
But
right.
at the
But at the time,
Yeah,
we
Yeah.
thought, Ray, you
children.
got to go. We could probably manage this better than
yeah,
you
we're
can.
doing this, and
But
you
we
go
didn't
do
realize
this.
how poorly he would manage his assignment. So,
Right.
Well,
And, it's been long enough now, you can just admit it. Y'all didn't really want to bike up that hill super fast.
That's correct.
and we didn't want to tell his mama either.
No.
So.
Good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Good point. That is probably more so the thing that you didn't want to do than bike up the hill.
Exactly.
Now that I'm
yeah.
now that I'm thinking
you know
about it
that,
and
you
saying it
really
out
think
loud.
about it, yeah.
Yeah.
But as kids, though, that hill was a bitch.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially after a long day of swimming, and you're tired and you're
Right.
wet.
Dragging
Usually
your buddy
you
out.
skin up pretty bad too.
Oh,
from,
yeah.
Rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doodah.
Doodah, yeah, and Ray, they'd splash
Fingernail.
around and cause all kind of mayhem and havoc. And
We really thought, that Ray, if we went swimming enough, sooner or later, getting skin up and everything, Ray would, he'd get skin up bad enough, he'd start talking right, without stuttering. That's
He'd
what
get
we
hit in the
thought.
head,
I mean, we was
yeah.
kids.
You know,
trying to
take a rock
we
to
was
the-
trying to help Ray.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
And if things had worked out differently and he had have hit his head on the rock, maybe he just would have fixed his stutter and not, perished.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
But R.I.P.
Hindsight's 40/40.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. to Dooda.
Yep.
Dooda.
I was going to sell my RV, but it didn't work out good.
Yeah, I'm still sorry about that. So I got a new, so we're doing new segments at the end. Last week we did Answer the Internet. Mm-hmm. The time before that we did Answer Other Questions. Mm-hmm. And then this week I have an animal game for us. And the people at home can play along. I will have the animals on the screen. So basically what this is I have some animals here that hopefully you've never seen.
Well, I probably have.
Earl's probably seen them, though.
Yeah. Earl helped. He probably got a couple of them at home.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys these pictures. And what I would like for you to do is I would like for you to tell me amongst yourselves, you can do it as a team or you can do it individually, what the name of the – actually, let's do it this way. Sorry. I'm doing this on the fly. So
we've all seen a fly.
Yeah.
Dad, I would like for you to tell me the name of the animal.
Okay.
Josh, I'd like for you to tell me what kind of sound you think it makes.
I can do that.
And Earl, I would like for you to describe its mood.
Okay.
All right, here we go. First animal. Here we go. Pass these out. And I do have some facts about these things that I'll give you after we get your
I know this one.
Thoughts.
I know this
I recognize this animal.
It sort of looks like my third ex-wife.
It does, don't it? I'm talking about the big one, not the little
Oh, the big one.
So we will call this your boys' Animal Fest.
Your boys' Animal Kingdom.
one. Animal Fest.
Animal,
No, that
your
was
boy.
already
We'll workshop it. I'll put a.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a picture up so that
Animal
people
House.
see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the name of this animal is a pumachan.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's a good guess.
Yep.
Pumachan.
Pumachan.
Mm-hmm.
What does he sound like?
Oh, I think he probably he makes like a sound like a something like something real high pitched.
You talking about the little one or the big one?
Yeah, the little one. The big one's probably making the same sound, but it's more like a mad mom.
Like a grown-up sound?
Yeah, like a mad, like if the little one's making the big one's making like a
Yeah.
like a mom getting on to its kid.
Yeah, or like
because that looks like what this picture's showing is that mom's like, oh my God, would you just drink the water? I know it's dirty. Please just drink it.
Yeah.
This is all we have.
So like a bird caught in a weed whacker is what it sounds like.
Yeah, kind of like a bird caught in a
Okay.
weed whacker or like the bottom of a push
Yeah,
mower.
and that segues right into the,
Yes.
the mood. The mama, what do you say, Pumachan?
Pumachan.
Pumachan.
The mama Pumachan is saying, if you young'uns don't get your ass in this water and get bathed,
Yeah.
so that we can get on back to grazing,
Y'all
I'm
getting on
about
my
to whip
last
somebody's
damn nerve
ass.
now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the little ones are thinking, this water, it's cold
dirty,
and
Mama.
wet.
It's
I
cold
ain't
and
getting
dirty.
in there.
I ain't
Yeah.
getting in that.
And she's wanting them to get the little asses in there and get a bath and get on with the program.
Exactly.
Yep.
You guys are close. That is called a capybara.
That's correct.
That is a capybara. It's
Otherwise, the world's largest rodent.
I knew he'd know these.
You
Shit. I tried to get ones that would stump him, and I just
You can't.
shit the bed.
You can't.
You try to get one to stop Earl?
Yeah, I
Well, you ain't
tried.
got that many.
I spent 4 days doing this.
Researching animals.
This one is a cousin to a hamster. So
Sure
it's
he is.
Part of
Big
the
cousin.
He
part
looks
of
like,
yeah.
he looks like a cousin, like a larger cousin.
It's part of the Rodentia family. They're native to South America. And apparently they have a good working relationship with birds because they often sit on the backs of them.
Birds.
They
do.
too heavy to sit on a bird's back.
That's
can
what
tell
I
you that
thought.
Right now.
Yeah, I was
And
going to say
maybe-
like riding them like a jetpack.
Maybe the birds sit on them.
Oh.
I didn't do real in-depth research, but and a fun fact about a capybara, they can outrun a horse or they can stay underwater for 5 minutes.
Yep.
No way.
That's what the internet said.
What?
All that's
5
true.
minutes?
Yeah.
So you're telling me this is a hamster that can stay underwater for 5 minutes?
Yeah, basically.
See, now that,
If
that,
regular hamsters
that,
were like that, I would still have a hamster to this day.
that goes against my theory of some animals not evolving.
Yep.
The capybara has evolved to learn how to do some of these things.
Hold his damn breath.
Exactly.
Evolution it's there, but
Here we go. Number 2.
I like that.
Number 2.
Oh, look at this fella. Look at this leering fella.
Give you guys a second to take a gander at it.
I don't know. This sound is going to be hard.
Take a peek at this guy and see, viewers at home, if you're listening to the podcast, this segment is basically just going to be Josh making sounds.
Yeah. You get some enjoyment out of it,
Yeah.
but not as much as if you were seeing it.
I would suggest going to YouTube for this segment
Yes.
and checking it out. All right, so Dad, what do you think this one is called?
This is called a Lancer stale.
Okay, Lancer stale.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, he looks pretty dang stale, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly,
At you.
he looks alert.
he looks like a cat and a dog mixed.
That's a cat dog.
not a dog cat.
He could be a cat dog.
Cat dog.
Alone in the world with a little
But
guy.
I would be willing to bet the noise that he makes has nothing to do with a cat or a dog.
No, I think he's probably got, like, he looks like one of the small fellas that's more stout than anything. So he looks like he would make like a deep growl, but you wouldn't, like, you would think it was like a bear. So it would probably sound like something like that, because he doesn't look like he'd make that.
Yeah.
But I would be willing to bet that's his ploy to get prey.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're
Tricks
like,
him.
oh, it's a bear, he can't catch me.
Oh, it's
this
a bear.
little fella looks like he could catch just about any damn thing he wanted.
I bet he could catch a capybara.
They think, oh, it's a bear. Oh, it's
Unless
Jeff.
he goes on
Oh,
water.
it's
We're
Jeff
selling
out-
drugs. Jeff coming down off his high.
Yeah, it's Jeff leaning down to pick up a used cigarette.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He would do that. Earl, what do you think his mood is on this guy?
The mood of this guy would be like, what the heck is going on here?
Constantly.
Yeah, I mean, I look around and people's running. Nobody wants to be my friend. I just walk into the woods and people scatter.
Yeah.
Do I look that bad? I
Yeah.
thought I looked pretty. Got nice little round ears. Kind of got a little bug eye, but I'm not that ugly,
Yeah.
which I can relate to. But people will just the other animals
Scatter.
just scatter.
Scatter.
Yeah.
They won't come nowhere near me. Well, what is wrong with me?
Well, I'll tell you what's wrong with him. That's called what would you call it? A Lancelot?
Yeah.
All right, it's not. It's close, but it's
Sword
called a
and stone.
fossa.
A what?
Fossa.
Faucet. A faucet.
It kind of looks like a possum.
It does. His head does. No.
It looks like a possum that might have had a stroke in a birth canal. It's a distant relative to the cat and cougar family.
I could see that.
It is native to Madagascar.
That island out there, boy.
Now that's where that Madagascar thing. You see, that's what causes all this.
Yeah.
It,
That's where you knew him from. wasn't it?
Yeah.
It eats lemurs, pigeons, and trash. And despite their
Kind of like Jeff.
yeah, yeah, despite its adorable ears, they can't hear for shit.
What'd you say?
You know what? That goes back to when God was making the animals.
Yeah.
Put them big old ears on him.
Yeah,
Well, why?
But make so he can't hear. shit.
yeah. Put them big old ears on him. They're like, all right. Did y'all connect his ears? Did y'all hook him up on
You
the
didn't
inside?
connect the ears, did you? You just put
We
them
just
on.
put 'em on.
Jobbed him on there and sent him on down the line. Didn't hook him up or
You
nothing.
didn't wire them right. All right, number 3.
Like a powered side view mirror, boy. Y'all didn't connect it.
Now for this one, I want to do it a little different. I want to switch it up. I want to get Josh to give us the name of it, Dad to give us the sound of it, and Earl to give us the mood of it.
You want me to stay with the mood? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh no, sorry. Earl, you do the sound. Dad, you do the mood. All right. So Josh, you got a name. Dad's got a mood of this guy. Earl's going to give us his sound.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the name could be, so I'm gonna parlay into the sound and the mood first.
Okay.
So I can base the name off of what you guys think he's.
Okay.
He's his.
I'm doing the mood now.
Yeah. What do you think the mood of this guy is?
This guy right here is saying, we got Thanksgiving coming up. This guy right here, he's had Thanksgiving dinner and went back for seconds twice.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm full. I can't hardly move.
Yeah.
That's
a good
his
point.
mood.
Yeah. He's full. He's
Yeah.
what is it when you get real full?
Satiated.
Sure.
And I'm thinking at this moment in time, the sound that he is about to make is going to be a sound of the flatulent nature.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'd be farting.
Now,
he'd be farting.
Yeah. Now, it looks like it's subject to come out both ends.
Yeah, based on the picture of this
So
guy.
it's going to sound something like a...
Yep. Bingo. Josh, what do you think this guy's called?
I think he's a squinty crooner.
Squinty crooner.
Squinty crooner.
Like,
Looks like
I
he
can
could
see
sing
that.
well. His
Now I look
eyes-
at it, I think what's happened is that he's ate a strawberry and he can't get it down.
yeah.
You know, I thought that same thing, but then I was like, maybe he's like an opera singer, and he's just taking
Oh,
that
yeah.
big breath, you know, right before, you know, he belts it out.
Who is that guy who sang Lightning Striking about touching little kids or something?
We don't draw in them
I
circles.
stay away from that kind of stuff.
I know the song you're talking about.
Like that guy.
Yes.
What'd you call him? The fancy crooner?
I think squinty crooner.
Squinty crooner.
Yeah.
This is the majestic frigate bird. Or frigate
For
bird.
Jake Bird.
Is it French?
Sure. He could be.
Yeah.
He's French.
They are native to the Galapagos Islands.
France.
Sure they are.
Yep.
France.
They're
They ride turtles.
apparently their sack gets big when they're looking for a mate,
Mine too.
and that's and apparently that's the red thing under their neck, so it's not it's
Now, is that a
different.
sexual thing?
For them, I guess
Well, that's the like.
Is he showing off?
Yeah,
what it
that's
is.
what,
He's
that's
showing
what I'm
off?
getting at.
it's like
That's what I'm getting at.
a rooster when they stand up real tall. What do?
They
Prance, Earl.
They
call or
they
something.
posture.
That's what.
Yeah,
they
posture themselves. Well, he's posturing himself on
So
a
the
damn
real
stick.
sound that
Looks
this
like he's
guy's
about
gonna
to-
make is, "Hey, babe,
That's
check
it.
out
Yeah.
this sack."
Look at this. Look at this, babe.
The internet
Hey,
said,
girl, how you doing?
Don't fuck with these bad boys. So,
I wouldn't.
and then there was a fun. I don't know how this is a fun fact, but it said one was seen carrying off a toddler into the distance, and then later they found out that child had been missing for 11 years, and it was Elizabeth Smart.
Hero.
I get kidnapper.
Oh, I thought he found her after.
And brought her back. No, he took her.
Oh, I
took
got
her.
you. I got
He
you.
took her and pawned her off to.
Carried her off.
Yeah,
But, I mean,
somebody
he has
else.
a sick sniper's nest right there. You could just sit a gun on that sack, you know.
Yeah,
Sandbag.
I'm not touching this.
This
I wouldn't touch it either.
I guess we forgot to mention this, but this segment's sponsored by National Geographic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Catch us on the Discovery Channel.
Oh, they are gonna.
Also, leapfrog.
Oh hell.
Yeah, they're not gonna like us.
No.
No.
Well, they can't hate us any more than PETA.
Yeah, Peter can go to hell.
Kill two
We'll
birds
stick with
one
the
stone.
same method on this one, Josh. You give us a name, Dad. You give us a mood, and Earl, you stick with the sound on this little fella here.
I got him. I already got him nailed.
Joe, yeah.
What do we got with a name on this guy here, Josh?
This is going to be a man. There's so much going on. I feel like he's probably in the sloth family.
Okay.
Slotherus Scaredimus.
Slotherus scared of us.
Slotherus
I like
Scaredimus.
that.
Now
Yeah,
that's
because
the-
he's frightened.
That's the genus name. What's his street name?
His street name's
Roy.
yeah, Roy probably.
He looks kind of like a Roy.
Probably like
I knew a Roy one
scare
time.
lemur.
I loaned him some money, and he never gave it back. He looked real similar to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So
This guy right here,
yeah.
he's up in the branch.
Mm-hmm.
He is terrified. He's done a little crack,
Maybe a lot of crack.
and he keeps hearing something. What was it? What was that? You know.
Yeah. So he's skittish.
Oh, skittish is the exact word for him.
Yeah, skittish Roy.
He's a nervous wreck.
Yep. Now, what kind of sounds is this guy making, Earl?
He's going to sound a little bit like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Okay.
He's going to have that high-pitched little laugh, you know, the
Oh yeah. And if I heard that at night and ran into this fella in a forest, I'd shit my pants.
Dude, I'd shit my pants and try to run. Oh my God.
I bet they're fast though, boy. Well, I'll tell you if they're fast or not.
Well, if he's a member of the sloth family now, he's not fast.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, I thought that initially, but then I got to looking at his hands there, you know, and it looks kind of like he might be in the bat family also, so he might be fast.
Now we're getting somewhere. This little feller, native to Madagascar, is called the AA.
Ah, drunk.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, I mean, he's going.
So you guys were pretty
Explains
spot on.
that.
Yes.
He was wrong on the cocaine, but
He kind of looks more like an NA, but let's be honest.
It's a distant relative to the mouse and bat. So bats and mouses made sex.
Neither one
Made
claim
sex
him.
and created this little bastard.
Fun fact is their teeth never stop growing. So from until it dies, of course, because then it's just decomposing, as Josh told us last week.
Yes.
Their teeth grow from the time they're born until the time they pass away.
Well, that's true with a lot of animals.
Yeah. They only live to be about 11 months old, though, so.
Ain't got to worry about big teeth.
Right.
I got you.
Because
if he had fangs, my God,
yeah.
changes the game.
Right. You can also buy one of these online for $1,100.
When's shipping date?
Well, that's the thing. That's where they get you. I looked into it because I thought it'd be hilarious for me to pop one out of a book bag or something.
Mm-hmm.
But shipping is $7,800. So $1,100 is a little more reasonable. If the lake house sells, we might have one of these on the show.
You got a shot at that.
Yeah. 10 grand's steep for this little 11-month-old bastard.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they're like the resale price is going up like everything else, we'll be okay. But
Yeah.
you know, like new, nah.
We got to get him in here, show him off, and then find a buyer quick.
Appreciate his value.
All within 11 months.
Yeah,
Right. You know,
the clock is ticking.
and I don't know what
do
kind of
that.
shipping time frame or how they're going to get him here. I'd imagine in like a
They
cooler
ship
with
him in
holes.
an Amazon box, wouldn't
Probably with holes poked in the
they? Or
top.
they put him in ice? Or
He's native to Madagascar, and I think
It's
it's hot
probably
over
hot.
there. Yeah,
They probably put like a humidifier
an
in the
electric
box
blanket in there with him with a battery pack, something. Now this one, switch it up one more time. We're gonna get Earl to give us the name on this fella, Dad to give us the sound, and Josh to give us his mood.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever.
Yeah, I could see his mood right now, man.
All right, what's his mood, Josh?
His mood's optimistic.
yeah, he is.
You know, he looks like he can hear anything coming at him. He
Oh, he can
has
hear
He's got
these,
great big old
7-8
antennas.
miles away.
Look
Yeah.
at them ears.
Those are hearing any threat that's within like a 6-mile radius.
Yeah.
His legs look. I mean, he looks like he, probably came up from the mud. So he's optimistic,
Yeah.
because he has a good work ethic.
He made it out.
Yeah, he made it out the mud per se. And then, I mean, to be honest with you, it looks like a deer body.
Yeah.
Deer body, dog head, dingo head, whatever you want to call it, some type of dog.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I think he's optimistic.
That's
I think he's got a good outlook on life. He's smiling.
Yeah. That's what I thought too when I saw it. I thought, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, optimistic but cautious is
Okay.
what I would say. His
Cautiously
mood is.
optimistic.
Yes.
Earl, Dad, we got a name and a sound for this guy?
I got a name.
What's his name?
I believe this is the elusive Gingachon.
That is almost spot on.
This guy here, Josh is right. He's optimistic, and he can hear anything.
Yeah.
You know, I guarantee he can pick up a ham radio from the United States.
Yeah.
And he's got that little smile on his face.
Yep. He's smirking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's got a sound like kind of like, oh.
He sounds a lot like the lady from China Inn who did that rap battle with Trey that one time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Yang.
Yeah. Miss
Miss
Yang.
Yang.
Shout out. She passed away though.
Ah.
She was a bitch. Nobody gave a shit.
All right, so give us the real lowdown on this here Gingachon.
This is actually called the rangy ginger bush dog,
Sure it is.
or the tall fox. And
I
that's
like the Ranger Ginger
bush
Bush
dog.
Fox.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not a dog or a fox, despite the name, but it is related to the canine family by marriage.
It is a ginger.
Yeah, and he's red. Oh,
Rangy dinger push pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He eats small games, birds, and anything else it can catch.
So
it's-
you think he eats like Scrabble, or is it more like Monopoly?
Monopoly, yeah. And
yeah,
Risk.
everybody
Small
hates
game.
Monopoly. They are native to South America, so getting one of these in here wouldn't be a big deal. But fun fact says they don't make good pets, and in all caps in bold it said "Don't even try." So
probably shouldn't bring them in.
Yeah, would steer clear.
Does
of
this
that
thing
one.
not look like the back end of a kangaroo?
Mm-hmm.
And had sex with a deer and a dog at the same time.
Jesus.
I mean, that's
Jeez.
Honestly, when I saw
does
this
look
one,
like a hybrid.
when I saw this one, no joke, I thought of that tall animal I saw in Townville a couple weeks ago. I thought that could have been this guy because he's tall.
Push pop.
Yeah, the tall ginger push pop, and he, it looked kind of like this guy from a distance. It could have been this. It could have been that. Like I think I described it as a tall goat, you know, or like a deer that someone's nursing back to health. You know, could have been any of those.
I'll say it's probably that, but I would like to imagine it's this.
That's what I was thinking. I'd like to imagine.
I think I'm going to go upstairs and put this, tape it up so Skillet can see it.
Yep.
When he starts misbehaving, I'm just going to point at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's your replacement, boy.
There you go.
Yep.
That's your new stepbrother for a little bit. And that has been Animal Fest with you boys.
Yep.
Sponsored by National Geographic.
Yes.
And you can go on our website for merch. You know, we got all the shirts and cups and
Yeah, speaking of animals, you can get a
and
Gopher Jumpers Trampoline Park shirt.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
have
can get that. Yep. Josh has got one of those. You can get an original You Boys shirt, Little Jasper, Perverts, all kind of stuff. I mean, you can't buy a pervert on there because we would not sell them. No, we would.
we don't
Just
like
go
them.
check it out for yourself.
just go look
YourBoysPodcast.com.